I can't say I saw this coming. If there's a word that can perfectly describe this arc, it will be the chapter's title, Disaster. Nothing more fitting than that. Although the majority of upper moons are gone, the alert has yet to decrease. Hell, with Muzan's return, it has increased to danger. It's uncertain if the end is here despite every pieces coming together, but it's certain what's coming up next is going to be the most unnerving experience yet. The chapter's cover shows the heart-pounding state of Kirya. As stated in the last chapter's review, his struggle to keep it together was emphasized as a serious mental challenge. While I wasn't told that I look into things too deep, it felt good to see my assumption and analysis were on point. It was meant to be interpreted as such, a kid losing focus under massive pressure. This chapter picks up where he lost sight of the mission and succumbed to tons of guilty thoughts. It's disheartening to say the least. It does play off well when it comes to portraying a child in complete dismay. It's expected when all things considered. It's realistic for a child, let alone a rookie, to fall under depression this easily. Even one of his sisters calling him doesn't wake him up. Poor kid. The one way to bring back his senses is to hit him hard. The sister slaps him really hard, yelling to get back to the fight. It's the first time to see one break their soft-spoken tone, but understandably so. Kirya was practically defeated. Even if this is killing him inside, he is the master, and he can't let his father and lineage sacrifice go in vain. I would like to see more of the family's legacy. It's a relieving feeling with him resuming his command. I know he just appeared in this arc, but it's due to his family's name and the fact he's a child quickly made me sympathize with him. It is nice to see one of the sisters, I believe it was Kanata, to help out rather than stick to command only. It's a nice family moment all around under a horrific scenario with a gratitude to end on. The crows start spreading the message to all pillars. It's good to see Kanroji on panel again. Though after what happened, I fear for her safety. Iguro's monologue gives you an idea that they are completely up to date, which includes the recent losses. I wonder if there was any reaction from Kanroji, since they were her friends. It's kind of a shame that Upper Moon 4 did her job to kill so much time. It is now the pillars have to ignore her. Granted, it only kept Kanroji safe, but now everything is about to go deeper hell. Someone grabs her out of nowhere, a Slayer's for certain, which indicates the platform is once again changing. This is the consequence of keeping Upper Moon 4 alive. With her shifting ability, she rearranged to not only separate the pillars further, but to narrow down the amount of men to very few. For Muzan, the first to confront Muzan is Giyu, and the protagonist Tanjiro. Honestly, it's really shocking to see this happening right here, right now. I thought I was ready, but not this soon. The sequence did a hell of a job to build up the confrontation, so I was left amazed and nervous. The sensation intensifies even deeper with the next sequence on Tanjiro's inner rage. The demon who took his family, converted his sister to a demon, and killed his friends is now in front of him. I got chills from looking at Tanjiro's utmost anger, probably the angriest we have seen from him. I love Giyu telling him to calm down, yet he is absolutely holding back his own anger. This is real hype. The honest yet the most baffling part of this confrontation is Muzan's speech that makes him look like a philosopher. Granted, the idea here is he is taunting them horribly. He has the damn nerve to tell them that they should be happy for being alive. What's worse is he's justifying his kills as natural. For instance, if people dies by earthquake, hurricanes, or other Mother Nature disaster, no one will bat an eye for revenge. That's his analogy, only because he's tired of fighting. That's extraordinarily frustrating. It's equivalent to a serial killer playing the victim. What loved one will feel any ounce of pity? Muzan pokes their anger even further with his insight of humanity. He believes demon slayers are abnormal, while others who live in a quiet life are normal. That's what he thinks they should have done. Said the guy who has been killing. If this doesn't make you rage, it certainly does perfectly well for Tanjiro. He wasn't having any of his BS. Hell-bent to kill him. The last panel with his blank expression left me unnerved. Ironically, the most expressive he has shown yet. I'm absolutely sold on this battle. This chapter was largely a hype chapter, but an incredible one at that. The Ubuyashiki family scene was sad, but uplifting towards the end. The pillars were alerted, even though we only saw Kanroji and Iguro, but it got the point across. The hype for the final battle, for now at least, was bone-chillingly gripping. Muzan is downright hateful. Tanjiro is downright pissed. The hype is uncontainable. Bring on the next chapter. Muzan must die. And that would do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I expected other pillars to show up against Muzan, but with Tanjiro, especially he's the protagonist, I did not see this coming. I don't know what the direction is, but I'm definitely anticipated. Will the series end here? We'll see. What do you think of this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.